Welcome to a 106.5 The End Green Room End Session. Normally, we have bands up here. Today,
Yeah, that explains the smell.
something a little different up here. Straight from the Carolina Renaissance Festival, he's been dead for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. Welcome to the End Sessions Green Room stage, Ded Bob.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, I don't know if you know this. If you've been to the Renaissance Festival, there are rules at a Ded Bob show today. Bob, I don't know if you're okay with this.
Yeah, I'm probably all right with it. What are we doing here?
No rules?
No rules.
No rules.
We'll go crazy, no rules. It's Taboo Tuesday here.
Ded Bob can be seen out at the Renaissance Festival. And today we're going to do a little, kind of like a VH1 behind the music, only you don't have a drug addiction and you're not bankrupt, I'm hoping.
Yeah, and you have a much, much smaller budget.
Ded Bob.
Other than that, exactly the same. Sorry, go ahead.
What's one of your favorite things about the Renaissance Festival?
Cleavage.
Have you been?
Was that too direct?
No. That is...
We have so much beer and cleavage out there, it's amazing. We stuff more beer and food and boobs into things that they shouldn't be in. They have cleavage on a stick. That's wonderful.
I noticed there are also a lot of kids running around at the Renaissance Festival. I'm not going to ask you what your least favorite thing is about the Renaissance Festival, but I've heard you call these little kids something a little less favorable than little kids. Do you mind the kids out there?
It's like a waist-high tidal wave of evil out there. Little snot bags running around. Mommy, buy me something. I'm a pretty princess. I want to dress like an elf. Shut up. Give me $1. Little crap nuggets, little juice box, addicted Pop-Tart sucking morons. Anyhow, you talk about the kids, right?
This is a first for the End Sessions Green Room. I think that the people are like, I don't know what to do.
Have you tried talking to a kid these days? It's not fun. Halfway through my joke, they're downloading my bank account on their little cell phone, candy dispensing. Hey, you asked me.
I'm just asking. And you talked about cleavage, and this was kind of a thing that I was going to get at the Renaissance Festival, and I love going out there for that reason and that reason only. On a scale of 1 to 10, on a cleavage scale of 1 to 10, 1 being like Justin Bieber and 10 being like Pam Anderson stuffed into a extra small bustier, what would you say the daily cleavage lever would be out there?
Well, let me see. 1 being Justin Bieber cleavage. I think that's what you said. Those are your words, not mine.
I did say that, yes.
I'd say we roll at least 8, 8.5 to 9. The Carolinas really is a robust and beautiful state. It's wonderful. The leaves change. There's freckles on the bosoms. It's just a great time of year to be here.
Now, ladies, I don't know if you know this, but Ded Bob is famous or infamous for
porn. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to finish your sentence. What were you going to say?
Well, it goes along with it, and bonking.
Yeah.
Please explain to me how this bonking got started. And if you've ever seen a Ded Bob show, you know what I'm talking about, where bonking does take place for both the ladies and every once in a while the guys.
Well, the badonka bonk.
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of popular. I got the giant mallet, and I like to keep it on hand because people get out of hand. There's a lot of tension, a lot of sexual tension at the Ded Bob show, and a lot of comedy. And every once in a while, a woman needs to get bonked. And every once in a while, a fella needs a bit of bonking too. And I step up to the plate.
How many females have you bonked in your career, Bob?
There's no way I could possibly know that. 7,823. 24 in the restroom in a few minutes, right, baby? Ow! So
No.
you get a drink of water, you know what I'm saying?
Have you ever bonked the king?
No, never bonked the king.
Have you bonked the queen? Should we say that?
Of course I bonked the queen. How do you think I got this awesome radio gig?
Bob was kind of confused when we walked into the studio and went, wait a minute, we're on radio, and this is not going to work. But we made it happen.
Later I'll be doing card tricks.
Bob, do you practice bonking in your spare time?
I occasionally beat it like it took my cookie. I practice bonking in my spare time. Who doesn't? These are trying times. It's practice.
What do you think of our audience, Bob? I think they're a little apprehensive. I don't think they know what the hell's going on here.
The audience is beautiful. I didn't know there's going to be so many women. This is out of hand. This is gorgeous. And there's a couple guys here that are no competition for Bob, so I think it's going to be a party. You know what I'm saying? There is a bed in my van. I don't know how to put that any more bluntly. I mean, huzzah, me lords and ladies. Join us for the festivity at the Renaissance Festival, a magic marketplace full of wisdom and fun for the children and boobs. Nah?
Renaissance Festival is going on. It's only 2 weeks left in the Renaissance Festival. This weekend coming up is Pirate Weekend, which could be entertaining, but at the same time could be quite scary.
Yeah, well, I love Pirate Weekend.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I love all the new pirate movies that came out, too. I actually have a Jack Sparrow lookalike competition in my show every day. Yeah, Saturdays and Sundays, there's one Jack Sparrow lookalike competition at the end of the day. So if you do come out to the fair this weekend, or even the next weekend, and you come dressed as Jack Sparrow, please swing by for Ded Bob's official jack-off.
And finally, you got applause from the two girls in the back that are like, I like that one. No, that's right up my alley. Or maybe not.
They've been working with jack-offs their whole lives. So
speaking of jack-offs, I understand that Sludge is not the brightest of people.
Idiot.
And I'm not saying this. I don't know that much about Sludge, but you know him a lot more than I do. His hand's up your butt.
You dirty son of a... No, Sludge is really stupid. Sludge is so stupid.
This is the point where you'd say, how stupid is he? Wow.
He ate his food stamps. And he didn't share. Sludge is so stupid. How stupid is he? I caught him sniffing Glee and watching Glue. Sludge is so stupid. How stupid is he? He wasted his parents' money going to college for broadcasting. Sludge is so stupid. How stupid is he? I told him that I wanted eyeballs. He thought I was talking about the new testicles from Apple. Eyeballs, come on. Well, if you didn't like that joke, you are not going to like the iPad joke. It's absorbent. Sludge is so stupid. How stupid is he? Sarah Palin is voting for him. Oh yeah, I forgot it. Does say country music all over this place, doesn't it? Ah, well, that was a good time, wasn't it? We had fun there, right?
Well, now that we found out how stupid Sludge is.
Stupid.
I enjoy having you for this because I enjoy watching you at the Renaissance Festival. And for the next 2 weekends, you will be out there doing your shows.
Absolutely magic.
There's a lot of other stuff going on out there. I was wondering if you could put in a good word for me, Bob.
Yes?
With Twig, the
fairy?
The
good luck, man.
She's hot.
Oh, I've been trying for so long. She's flighty. Sorry, that was terrible. And she won't put out, so they got... Between the two of those, good luck. I'll try.
Other things that go on at the Renaissance Festival, there's a point in which you can throw vegetables at human beings.
Oh, vegetable justice. That's my favorite thing out there, honestly.
Explain that to me.
It's going to be so hard to do without cursing.
No.
There's a gentleman, all right? And he's got his head through a hole in the wall, and he says terrible things to you. Terrible and horrible things. He's the most insultiest, jackassiest guy we got out there. And for a few bucks, you get to chuck tomatoes at his face while he calls you stupid and makes fun of your pants. You got to see it. It's wonderful. It's probably the best thing out there.
Also, meat on a stick. Once again, those two girls in the back are shaking. They're shaking their head like, yes, I like where you're going with this.
You got to wait till Saturday. They were halfway to the car. I'm glad we mentioned something. Meat on a stick. It's my Muppet exit. Thank you. Speaking of the Muppets, we had a long week. We actually occupied Sesame Street this week. It's as political as I'm going to get while we're up here.
With the Renaissance Festival the next 2 weekends, do you ever get a chance to go back, sneak behind stage, and have a little bit of grog for yourself there, Ded Bob? Or does that not affect you because you're dead?
No. I'm not big on the grog, but there is a place you can sneak backstage and watch Twig change.
That's what I'm talking about.
She gets in this little cocoon. It's sexy. It's a good time. You know, I want to say something while we're up here, if you don't mind.
Go ahead, Bob. This is you, man.
You know, I'm dead, and I'm out there. I meet the people when they come over to our side. And we lost Steve Jobs, you know? Oh. It was just such a terrible thing, because it was just right at a time when the last thing America needed was less jobs. I'm sorry.
Ladies, have you been to the Renaissance Festival? No.
They've
Okay,
never been.
well,
I remember. I would
on-
remember.
We're picking on the two in the back, the jack-off meat lovers. On a stick.
Ladies, you guys are gorgeous. Last time I saw you two in action, I hit fast forward. And I'll never rent there again. It was bad. Seriously, ma'am, I have something of yours, and it itches. So I'm throwing it out there. I'm not mad, though. It was totally worth it. It was totally worth it.
When you're at a Ded Bob show, there's a key phrase, and Bob can help me out with it, just so you're prepared, ladies, for when you go this weekend. And it's...
Hey, audience!
And the response is, nobody knows.
Exactly. No one's ever been. The audience is, hey, what?
Wait, hey, what?
Thank you, one phantom person in the back who has some kind of hungover memory of maybe blurrily seeing my show once. Yeah, hey, audience!
Hey, what?
Yeah, it's that simple. See, a little give and take. Everyone feels better, got some oxygen. You guys seem a little tired. We should do some aerobics. I want everyone to do a nice... Can I get one of those out of you? Right there? Come on. Let's get you know, a nice little shoulder row. That's good. That's good. Now, if you can just palm that off, just kind of throw that back and forth. You'll do good. Ma'am, you want to hold this in your lap? No? All right. Huh?
The ladies need
Want
to
to see
be
my
jumped.
impersonation of Glenn Beck?
This is great. Go ahead.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Glenn Beck, right? Oh, and I got a dog this year out at the fair. That's an exciting new part of my show. I finally got a dog. His name is Disco. Of course, Disco's dead. Kind of hoping for a bigger laugh than that. I killed the dog for that joke.
Country station. I don't know
yeah, that's right.
country music.
They don't know nothing about dead dogs and country music, do they?
Debbob.com. You can check out some of Bob's stuff. Now, Bob, you've ventured into the marketing world. I saw T-shirts on your website.
I got Ded Bob T-shirts, bumper stickers, DVDs, DedBob.com. We got it all on there.
How does somebody like you come up with so much time to do all this stuff?
I have 5 days off a week. Huh? That's not a joke. I'm just bragging. I have 5 days off a week and no place to go.
RenFestInfo.com has the Renaissance Festival schedule. We said this weekend is Pirate Weekend.
Arr, oh, I sold out.
The next weekend, the final weekend of the Renaissance Festival coming up, will be right before Thanksgiving.
That's a great weekend to come out.
And you can get the giant turkey leg on a stick. It's not on a stick. It's just a giant turkey leg.
The last weekend is fun because all the entertainers know that they're leaving soon. And so they party a little. They change their shows up a bit just to drive our entertainment directors crazy. If you come on the first weekend or the last weekend of the Renaissance Festival, you get to see stuff nobody else sees. Like nobody really caring. Often while juggling fire, just not caring. So come on out for the last weekend.
What's the most dangerous thing you've ever done, Ded Bob?
The Queen.
In taking into account that, when you get up on stage and you have the people that you bonk, they become your Bob zombies.
Yeah.
Do you see anybody here that looks like they could be a potential Bob zombie?
Look into the eye sockets. Oh, you've been bobatized. You must say we've been bobatized. Thank you.
Whoa, you got one. She was really bobatized.
Wow, these things are not working. Glad they laughed. I thought everyone left.
Ded Bob, how stupid is Sludge?
Sludge is so stupid. He sold his car for gas money. Sludge is so stupid. He almost forgot to mention that November 15th at the Comedy Zone, he's doing a stand-up comedy special. All right.
Whoa, yeah.
And he couldn't afford me, so I won't even be there. Ha. I'll be with her. I'll be with her, and you'll be up there. Me, with her. You, probably with him.
Ded Bob, each and every weekend at the Carolina Renaissance Festival, bonking daily Saturday and Sunday. Sir and sir, thank you very much for
You're the
stopping
man.
by.
Thanks for having me. You're fantastic. Thanks.
DedBob.com, RenFestInfo.com. You can find out more, and we'll see you the next 2 weekends at the Carolina Renaissance Festival with 106.5 The End. Once again, Ded Bob.